I woke up to the sound of zippers and the clatter of a suitcase handle slamming down, my partner standing over the bed with a blank face, saying they were leaving for a silent meditation retreat. No phone, no contact, just time for myself. I barely had time to process it before they slipped out the door, leaving behind nothing but an unmade bed and a weird, hollow ache in my chest. For hours, I replayed the last week in my head, every weird vibe, every awkward hug, trying to convince myself I was just paranoid. I almost believed it, until my phone buzzed with a text from my mom, a mirror selfie of her and my partner, grinning in front of the Eiffel Tower, captioned "Wish you were here." My hands shook so badly I nearly dropped the phone. Paris? With my mother? I stared at the photo, my mom's arm looped around my partner's waist, both of them looking a little too comfortable. I wanted to scream. My mother and I hadn't spoken in months, not since the blowout where she told me she'd never liked anyone I'd dated. And now, apparently, she was taking them to Paris for croissants and selfies, while I sat home thinking my partner was off chanting in silence somewhere. I called my mom. Straight to voicemail. I texted my partner, just in case, it went green. For 2 days, I stood in a toxic cloud of anxiety and rage, replaying every argument, every time my partner had said my relationship with my family was complicated. It hit me, the secret phone calls in the bathroom, the work dinners that lasted all night, the way my mom always got weirdly defensive when I mentioned my partner. The evidence was all there, but I'd ignored it, desperate to believe my own life wasn't the punchline in a trashy reality show. When they finally returned, they didn't even bother with lies. My partner said my mother understood them in a way I never could. My mother, for her part, called to say she hoped I'd grow up and be happy for them. The worst part wasn't the betrayal, or the humiliation, it was the relief. I realized I'd been clinging to people who thrived on secrets and drama because I was too scared to be alone. I stood in the wreckage of my relationship, finally honest enough with myself to admit I'd rather be hurt than empty, and that was the real shock.